Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you an update on what's happening out there in real estate land, because I've seen a couple of things lately that have honestly ticked me off. I was recently at a nursery. One of my friends owns a nursery and I just happened to be there, and another lady came along and started to talk to the owner of the business and was talking about their neighbour who had been given an offer on their place which was on the market and had knocked it back, and now there was going to be a 20% reduction in property prices, and I'm sort of standing there on the fringe going, what the hell? Where did that come from? And then the other day I was at the bank and I saw the bank advertising the fact that property prices were going to come down. I just want to let you know what's happening in this office and what I'm seeing out there with other offices as well. So there are sales happening. Can I just let you know that there are definitely less buyers around, but can I say the buyers that are around are really high quality and they're wanting to do something. So it's those buyers that have sold property, have to buy something, and they're out there. And just on the weekend, I was negotiating with a buyer on a property. Sarah had a buyer on the property, so we both had a buyer, and they were fighting it out for this property, and it ended up going for a price the owner was really happy with, because we had two people fighting over this particular property, and the price ended up being where it was because the other person dropped out. So, that doesn't happen if there are no buyers around or if the bottom has fallen out of the property market. I also had a phone call from a lady yesterday saying, I'm really worried about the property market. How is it going? And I was able to tell her that there are good quality buyers out there. So I don't want you to be panicked. I think that there will be a correction if this goes on for a while, but it was really interesting. I was encouraged the other day. I was watching a podcast out of the US, and got lots of data that I was looking at, and it was really interesting to see the impacts of some of the things that have gone on in the past, like the Great Depression and the Great Recession that the US has had, and what it did for unemployment. The thing that was interesting with all that is that they were saying that all the major financial institutions in the US are expecting this to be more like a V-shaped recession, which really means that the economy recovers quite quickly. And I'll just show you, there's this graph that they had put together from Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, and it shows there the decrease and then the spike returned. And the reason why they were talking about that was because in the past, pandemics have usually been a V-shape like that, and they recover quickly and provide little damage to home prices, and that's as per John Burns in consulting. So it was very interesting to hear that there had been research around this previously, even though we're probably in the worst pandemic ever because it's such a big global one. There have been ones in the past that they were basing this data on, and yeah, I was really interested to hear that. And I thought to myself, it made sense that when the restrictions are off and we're all able to do our normal things, we're going to want to get out there and go to the movies and go to the coffee shops and the restaurants and everything. So all the people that have possibly been put off will be put back on fairly quickly once the restrictions start to lift. So I just wanted to mention that to you because I can hear rumblings out there of people being distressed and worried about this, and I really don't want you to worry, because I think things will be okay in the end. And I've been around for 25 years plus. I've been in markets where it hasn't been fantastic, but we always get through, and I know that we will get through with this as well. So take care, stay calm, and I look forward to seeing you out and about.